Welcome to my setup here for my podcast studio. As you guys can see, my headphones, the microphone. This is actually my mixer here. This is my computer. I use a Mac as well. I got a Mac Pro and things. So this is the mixer right there, as well as my headphones. That is the Audio Technica 2020. Along with my Sony headphones that I use when I do my recording. This is my setup here. So I thank you guys for watching. So let's go ahead and go into the show. Switching from the mixer to the camera mic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Yes, I'm actually doing an unofficial boxing of my new RODECaster Pro. So this is the new RODECaster Pro that I've gotten a few days ago. I got it at Micro Center. This is $600 unit here, ladies and gentlemen. Before that, I was using a Behringer 4-track mixer. The thing I like about this is pretty much an all-in-one unit. And Rode out really did themselves this time. And what I mean by that is that they have integrated not just the mixer, they have actually integrated with this device here, this digital device. They have also included things that most sound engineers know about when it comes down to compressors and noise reduction, things of that nature. So when you start going behind the scenes of how music sounds so good, where you don't have that hiss and everything, the pain that I didn't like about my mixer board, the old Behringer mixing board, is that with that old Behringer, the problem is, ladies and gentlemen, is that I had to hook up other devices. It was like, in order for me to be able to get halfway decent sound, I had to have a compressor and things. And with the compressor or limiter, I actually had to have the equalizer and things. And with these external devices, now your computer software actually has a lot of those type of compressors and all that, but it drives the processor of your computer. It makes it work much harder. So while it's recording, it's also trying to keep up with the changes and the processing that it has to do. It makes the computer work a little bit more overtime. So you don't really get that real good quality sound unless you got a real expensive computer, if you got something super fast. But I use a Mac, and this device right here, ladies and gentlemen, does it all. As you can see, you see like the tracks here. So this is track 4, track 3, track 2, and then track 1. So each one of these particular tracks here that I can control here. So even though right now you see my XLR cable that's running in the back, and it's plugged into track 1 here. So you have a LCD display right here that shows up. So you guys can see it's picking up my voice right now, since it's on level 5 and things. So now that I have that turned up, it's picking up my voice. Versus before, when I had this turned down, then you didn't hear my voice, but you hear the sound, the actual voice meter or the sound waves. You can kind of see the meters go up and down right now. So this is basically what it's showing right now. So here, if I were to focus on, let's say, track 1, and right here, this is what I love about Rode, because right here, ladies and gentlemen, if I were to hit microphone, you see that Rode have already taken care of all of the presets, ladies and gentlemen. So we have the Rode Pod mic, which is the most popular one. Then you also have the RODECaster microphone. You have the Rode, what's the other one here? We have the Rode, I don't have my glasses on right now. I should be wearing my glasses, ladies and gentlemen, and things. So we have the Rode broadcaster, and then we have the Rode NT, the NT1, I think it is. And then we have a couple of other ones down here as well. Now, if you don't have any of the Rode mics, they got you covered as well. Because right here where you see it's highlighted right now, I have a Audio Technica AT2020. So this is a condenser mic, ladies and gentlemen. So studio condenser mic, and with this selected for condenser right here, and then you got another preset for dynamic. If I had, which I do have dynamic mics as well, if I were to select dynamic, then it does all of the settings in the background automatically. So therefore, you don't have to go in there and tweak it and make it sound really good. But this device, ladies and gentlemen, bar none, if you can spring for it, if you're doing podcasts, if you're doing streaming and things of that nature, if you're doing audio and video, which is what I do as well as a video filmmaker and stuff like that. So I do some things, put a little together, something. But this just stepped my game up on the audio to another level, ladies and gentlemen. We also have the USB, because this unit is really a standalone unit. I don't really need to have I don't need a computer in order to operate this device. I can do this as a standalone. I got a carrying case which is coming in the mail tomorrow. And what's nice about this particular case is that I can put it for travel and carry this with me as well. So yeah, it's really, really cool. Here's another one right here. I got another level right here for if I wanted to install another cell phone up here, for as a connector in the back. And we were talking like, what is it? I would say, what's the size of the headphones? A 1/8 jack, whatever. But you just plug that in the back and then into your cell phone. It's just that simple. Then you have also the Bluetooth device right here too, ladies and gentlemen. Now my phone is paired to this device as well. So simply by pressing the actual Bluetooth, see right now it's paired to my phone and things. So if I were to come out of this here and go back into here, you can see the levels here. And if we were to go into here and let's take a look at it. So we were to select, let me see here, the channels. Then you'll see Bluetooth right here, ladies and gentlemen. And then we have the presets. So you can see where it says none, phone, or it says phone call, speech, and music. So these are my presets that I have set up right now. That's already set for phone call. Because a lot of times, if I'm not using Skype, ladies and gentlemen, I can just simply use my cell phone by being paired to the Bluetooth. I can actually, when I do my interviews with people for my podcast, it's easy for me to be able to interview them and have a conversation simply with them on the cell phone, and then this device is picking it up. It records to a SD, a micro SD. And if we were to go into the hardware right now, you see where it says right here. So right here where it says podcast transfer mode, if I select that, ladies and gentlemen, because I have a USB cable, which is the USB-C going into the USB-A back into my computer. So I can easily transfer files, like audio files, from this device straight into my computer. So into my Mac Tower, it goes straight in there. I don't have to remove the SD card, the micro SD card, which is a pain. And that's the thing I don't like about doing that, because it just becomes to be a chore. Sometimes you can forget it. But what's nice about this particular unit and how it's made, they took care, it really did an excellent job for Rode. They took care of everything, ladies and gentlemen. So therefore, you don't have to worry about, losing the card, forgetting the card, taking it out, putting it back in, and all that stuff. It takes care of it right here. I can erase the SD card when it gets full. It lets me know what my capacity is right now. I got a 32 gigabyte SD card in here. So I have like 30 hours of recording. So right now it says 28 right now minutes of a recording time left, which is pretty cool. So if we were to exit out of there, we also have the brightness. We can control the screen. You see how it just dims and get lighter. We can control the contrast and everything. These are the headphone settings right here as well. So where it says limit maximum volume, which is a really, really good great thing that Rode has designed as well, ladies and gentlemen. Because if you mistakenly turn up, let's say the volume for your headset, and without doing any type of damage to your ears by having this selected, that is safeguard from you having ear damage, from loud music. Also, you have the boost headphone volume right here as well down below, which boosts up the volume a little bit. So, which I don't really use that, but I could. I'm thinking about just turning this on for the limited right there. Just turns that on, and then that way it just kind of safeguard, what regards to that way I don't get the ear damage. You see what pops up there, letting you. It's just asking you if you want to set that up or not. Also, too, we actually have another one here. This particular unit right here, this is the volume that control these presets of music that come on here already, and I can share it with you guys real quick. Let's go ahead and do that. So, okay, if I wanted to see, I got a little chart here, as you guys can see as well. I got this label in regards to what's what and things. So, put that over there, and the DJ horn. We also have. Gotcha, bitch. So we have a lot of these particular presets here, ladies and gentlemen, and which is pretty good. So you guys kind of get the point here. So, and then this actually can hold 8 presets per, was it eight times? So, which is a total of 64 presets. So the way that you select through these is that you just kind of arrow over and then arrow over and just constantly keep arrowing over. And this is how you get to all these other presets. And as soon as I can get back to the main intro. So for the main intro, yep, so this is preset right here. Now you're hearing presets. Those other ones you heard, I actually recorded those in there. So I just wanted to share with you guys the new RODECaster Pro that I have. So it's been day 3. I'm enjoying it. So yeah. Also, please comment and subscribe. I look forward to your comments and things like that. And hopefully you'll get one as well and share your experiences. Take care. Peace.